If you can't be good, be bad.
We have a very special guest. I want you to come out because comedian to comedian, you guys are doing more stand-up than I am. Our guest tonight, Chris, bring him on.
Rob White, the very funny Rob
the very
White.
funny Rob
Thank
White.
you very much.
Very, very
Thank you
funny.
so much, guys. Nice to be here.
And you are very busy, man. I'm looking at you. You're doing shows like sold-out shows all over the place.
I'm just trying to get up as much as possible. I don't think you could ever be busy enough in this. Just in this stage of the game, I'm just hustling every night, anything, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Open mic, regular show, whatever they can give me. So I'm going for it.
Yeah, you're very busy. And Chris, you're just as busy, so you guys could probably talk more shop than I can.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the things I was going to say was how long you're doing it a good amount of time now, right?
Well, it's weird because I did it from, I'd say, about 25 to 30. I did it, so 5 years there. But then I stopped for 10, and now I'm back almost 2 years now.
Right.
So it's 7 years, but not
10 years
together.
You stopped for 10 years?
Yeah, I stopped for 10 years.
That was a fast 10 years, man. Because I remember when you started, I didn't realize that break was so long.
I mean, I did a little like undercover stuff here and there because during a little period of that, I was kind of talking earlier. I ran for fire district commissioner, which nobody knows what that is. Nobody has any idea. But until you get in trouble, then you're on the front page of Newsday. So. And when I was doing that, I had the hankering to do comedy again, and you can't just get up and do comedy as a fire commissioner. You say one thing that's taboo, and
they're on you.
Now they're trying to throw you out of office or whatever.
Right,
So
yeah.
Not that I'm that controversial, but what's controversy nowadays? Everybody's upset about something.
Right. Yeah.
Did you get a car as fire?
They did give you a fire district. Yeah, it was like an undercover. It was like a Secret Service edition Tahoe. It was all blacked out. They had lights, siren, the whole 9 yards, and it was weird though because I shouldn't have had any of that. I really shouldn't have.
No,
no, absolutely not. It's like, why do I have a siren? And they're like, don't use it. I'm like, don't use it. You high? This is the first thing I use.
Yeah. Don't use the siren.
Oh, they got a PA system in it. You know how many times I used that?
Pull over.
I loved it, just screaming at people all day long. Yeah. So that was an interesting time.
Something I noticed about you kind of changed your image this year, right? Like I got booked you mentioned Katie's, right?
Yeah.
So they booked me to headline Katie's, and they said Rob White's going to host. I said,
we
great.
did that together.
Right,
Yeah,
we did that together, right? And I said, great. And then it's okay, the host is here, and I'm looking at Rob, and I'm going, that's not Rob White. Right?
Yeah, you look different, right?
No,
you had a beard?
Yeah, because during COVID, I think I just kind of lost my mind. I think many people just lost their mind during COVID.
Yeah.
And I got to that point where I was like, whatever, if I can't have my hair cut, I'm not cutting anything. So I had long hair, a long beard. I looked like the Unabomber or like a drunken sailor. It was like, you look like an old sea captain. So then I started wearing like a sea captain hat and stuff. I don't know.
It was our way of protesting because I grew this during COVID. I had a short beard, but
yeah, you're like, what? Screw this. You want me to live like this? I'm going to live like an animal.
Yeah,
and
protest.
But then one day I was like, all right, now you look crazy.
Yeah.
You look like a feral human. Yeah. So
it takes me about 10 to 15 minutes to have people trust me that don't know me.
If I saw Petroni, I would cross the street. I didn't know him. I mean,
just the maintenance alone. I'm sure how many times a week you have to wash your hair. Everybody washes their hair, but when you have long hair, you have to wash your beard, use beard balm, all this craziness. I'm like, no.
I found a French fry in my beard. I haven't had French fries in over a week.
The seagulls are picking at you.
You were in a suit too. I think,
because then I went from that to extreme opposite. I'm like, all right, let me throw everyone off. I'm going to cut my hair. I'm going to clean my act up, and then I started going in a suit and all that, which I like. I kind of like wearing the suit. But
on stage doing stand up.
Sometimes I like doing it. I mean, it all kind of depends on the occasion. But if you're hosting the show or if you're getting booked by the club to do a show, I feel like, well, why not show up, in a suit? And, like a guy the other day, I came out and he was like, thank you for wearing that. You look like you're an entertainer. Like, oh, okay. It's got its drawbacks though, because then people see me dressed up and they think I'm going to be some kind of Jackie Gleason character.
Right.
And the first jokes that come out of my mouth, they're like, what happened to Jackie? So, they don't know how to take me. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out.
When I show up to do a stand-up comedy show, the club owner usually tells me the dumpster's out in the back.
Yeah, right. Take the garbage out.
Yeah,
right. You got the leather on and all that when you go. Yeah.
I just thought this stuck with me. I was doing comedy two years, maybe not even 2 years. And I met Bobby Collins, right? My idol from VH1.
You met him, right in the beginning, man.
Right in the beginning, I met Bobby, and he was. I can't tell you how nice Bobby Collins was to me. And I met his wife, and my wife at the time, and his wife kind of hit it off. And Bobby talks about he has a special needs daughter, Hallie, and my ex-wife's a speech pathologist. Whole 9 yards. We just really hit it off. and he gave me a spot. Like on a Saturday night, he told me I could do like a spot with him, right?
Yeah.
But I showed up. I had like nice jeans and a button-down shirt, and he was kind of like, "I gave you a Saturday night spot, and you didn't wear a jacket. You gotta wear a jacket."
It's the old school right there.
Old school, yeah. And Bobby's wife was like, "Yeah, but Bobby, you're not in a jacket." He's like, "Yeah, but I'm established here already." He's not, he should wear. And that kind of stuck with me. So I do tend to wear like a jacket. And
it's true. You know what? And it does serve its purpose. It does kind of make you look more like a professional part of the show. And to some degree, I think it was Kevin Downey was saying, I forget who he had talked to, but wearing a suit is almost like gives you permission to do things above and beyond what other people are doing, because you look respectful. You look like, oh, he looks like a nice guy. So then when you say something that's a little, off key, it's like they don't get mad at you. I don't know if that's true or not. I guess it's almost like when you have like a ventriloquist puppet. Like, I didn't say it, the puppet said it. Like, how can I have said something offensive? I'm wearing a suit.
Right. It's like there's this new comic. I saw her about a year ago. She's from Jersey. Her name is Katie Blue. She looks like the girl next door. Right? Okay. She looks like nice. And then when she does comedy, she's talking about heroin.
Oh my God.
And you don't see that coming with the way she looks, So yeah, it's true. Like there is that.
It's got its ups and downs. I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to people underestimate you, but sometimes I think maybe that throws them off too. They think you're going to be a clean comic, and then the first curses that come out of your mouth.
I think in the real world, if you see a guy in a suit and a tie, like that's why salesmen wear them when you go to a store.
Right.
It gives some kind of weird trust,
Yeah, it's a professional.
Right.
I don't know. I still play around with it. I'm not sure. I'm not committed to either side of it yet. Still trying to figure it out. But I'm definitely not going the drunken sailor look, because I don't know. Unless I'm driving a boat, why are they going to pay me looking like that?